Carlson.
Welcome back.
Again, they will go back to Payne.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Gregory
Nice
Gymnasium
one-handed recovery by
in
Mahaney.
Austin, Texas.
And Payne looking for fingertips on the way out. Does not get them. Let's see if Steve Green wants to use a challenge or not.
I would like Steve Green to use a challenge because I want to know. I thought there was a touch at first. Looked like one of the refs, the line judge.
What did he say?
He's reached for that laminated green card. Coaches have 2 challenges. You get to keep them until you get 2 wrong. And he may even be contesting something other than a touch at the back, but nope.
What did he just say?
Touch.
Well, what did that coach say?
Apparently.
Yeah, he has words for the up ref right now.
We'll get the official challenge here in a moment.
Initial call is point Texas. Texas A&M is challenging that there was a touch.
Darren Clark along with Joe Lizama are referees tonight.
Now, I thought Payne did get the touch. This look is a little hard to see right here. It could have gone through the split. I'm not able to tell if there's any spin on the ball. Definitely from this camera angle, harder to say.
Yeah, we'll see if there is a different angle. This might be a better hope. And
it looks like it's went over Carlson. I don't think it touches Carlson.
Yep, there you go.
Yes, it does.
The left index finger.
Okay, that's completely obvious.
I think Steve Green's going to be a happy camper.
Yeah, that was a great challenge, and I'm glad we saw that footage because it happened so fast that these hitters really don't give you much time to even see if there was a touch or not. Usually,
He better not say
to see a spin if there was a touch, but the fingertips in that replay gave it away.
So we expect this point will go from Texas's column over to A&M Corpus Christi. I forget how many years ago that Jared Elliott decided to slide to the end of the bench like the vantage point. Let's get the decision here in a moment.
Let's see.
So again,
What? Oh, no!
If they were to each get 2 wrong, they'd still get an additional challenge if we go to a 5th set. I think the Islanders would be happy if we go 5. I think USC would be happy if we went 5.
Yeah, USC would love a entire team tomorrow with some not-so-fresh legs.
The Trojans, I think, have ducked out after catching the opening set. Serve here for Alex Hoagland, first-team all-conference setter. The Islanders had 5 straight setters of the year in the Southland that ended this year. But I think Hoagland will trade that with the ability to be the only Southland setter still playing college volleyball in the NCAA tournament right now. Skinner gets Texas back on track.
9 kills for Skinner, only 1 error, hitting almost 700. Not much she's doing wrong. 1 block, 7 digs.
Just as dangerous on that back row.
You could argue more dangerous.
I won't even need to argue. Carlson. Wenis.
Nice dig.
Good rally unfolding here. 4 points separate the 2 teams. In the end, Reagan Rutherford finds a way.
Rutherford is so good at reading the block and moving the ball around. Whenever she tips, it's because she sees there is open real estate in the middle of the court. An easy decision going for the cross shot, only having 1 blocker, Kendall Payne, ready for her.
Well, it's right where you want it for Riley Oxen. Unfortunately, there were a few Longhorns right there. Timeout, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi.
And it doesn't feel like Texas is that far ahead. They're up 5 points. A&M Corpus could really grab some momentum. Mariana Singletary has really started swinging much harder. And Islanders getting some good digs, at least touches when it comes to Maddie Skinner. That can help build momentum. That is Bevo hat guy. I need to know, where is the Bevo hat been lately? I do know what that means. The MFS is something that Maddie Skinner, I will not say what the middle initial stands for on television, but David Hunt, one of our coaches, started saying, hey, URMFS. I need you to remember who you are. So now she writes it on her fingertips on the tape, and clearly Bebo hat guy. I like that article on ESPN.
He's got the hat back on.
Oh, okay, now he has it on. All right.
Every sporting event you go to from the University of Texas, the cameras find him. A T-shirt hasn't found him, but the cameras have always found him.
Oh, he loves it. He doesn't. If he's missing a match, something's wrong. You need to check on him.
Well, some early headlines. Ole Miss, how about the SEC with 9 teams tying the Big Ten this year for the most? The Rebels are still dancing. You would anticipate they are preparing for Creighton, who will take on South Dakota later tonight, but Ole Miss in 5 takes out the 7th seed Florida State.
Did you fill in a bracket?
That's the cheerleaders.
Oh, come on. I can't wait to see how I do.
There's your best friend.
We do have another cheerleaders as well.
Oh, yes. Little wave over there.
Clayton Rose, along with Shelby Coppage. Great to have you with us here in Austin. USC swept a very impressive UT Arlington team out of the WAC. It'll be USC awaiting the winner of this one tomorrow back here in Austin. Texas, just like last year, it is unlikely we'll see them hosting next weekend. Penn State would need to fall. Creighton would need to fall. As Texas a 3 seed this year.
And talking about it earlier, imagine just being the first seed team. You're hosting a regional, and then you have to play Texas.
Their last 2 championship runs really had different storylines that they followed. This would be a completely new path to a title if they could get there. Islanders able to pull within 5. Let's see if they can put a run together.
Getting a kill on Emma Halter is the offensive version of digging Maddie Skinner. Halter is one of the best liberos in the game. If you get a kill on her, you are a strong hitter.
Signed out for the Longhorns.
Oxen trying to slow that kill down from Skinner, and that's all you can do is try and use your block, not even a stuffer all the time. It'd be great for you if you do, but try and slow it down.
Battle in the middle. Stolfus able to get it over. What an effort from Rutherford from the back of her hand, but Texas A&M Corpus Christi able to take the point. And Steve Green's not sure what he just witnessed there at the net from Rutherford. He wasn't sure how she could stay out of the net with that pursuit. It's a moot point. Islanders secured the point. That time, Reagan Rutherford facing the right direction.
Rutherford almost freezes in the air. She has this hang time. In this play, that's all athleticism, just staying in the play. And that's a reaction. You can't even plan that tip that Rutherford did. That is simply your body reacting to the ball coming over your head.
All-American will take a breather. Back to Akana to serve. And just trying to look for a precise spot there. Stolfus unable to finesse it home. They'll go to Ames off some fingertips. Nothing the Islanders can't handle. And that one just muscled through the double block by Tori Arrington, the senior.
Ella Swindle, something to know, she is in right now. She is running a 5-1. She's the front row setter. Reminder, she was a freshman last season when she was the quarterback for the entire season of the Longhorns, getting them a national championship, and now she's playing in the tournament. And that dump right there is something that at times when she's too far off the net, she will throw it into the net, but I like seeing the aggressiveness offensively this early on, getting a chance in the match.
Yeah, last year she became one of 3 true freshmen ever to lead their team to a national championship. You love that 6'3" size leading your offense. Swindle goes to Skinner. Dig from Halter. Ames denied by Payne.
when you're
Come
walking against Aiden,
on.
mechanics are perfect. She is so tall, she's strong, and Payne makes sure she times this perfectly, almost getting an ISO block. Leah Stolfus there for the last minute help if she needs any.
Much better second set for the Islanders, who found just 11 points in the opening frame.
Up.
Yeah, really nice recovery by the libero, Brooklyn Yeager, to keep this rally alive.
Great defense from the Islanders.
Payne powers it through the block.
What? Oh, no, guys. What are we doing?
Because of her timing and length, but Payne able to make it happen. Hitting hard.
Jared Elliott calls the timeout this time. As the defense kept the point alive, Islanders finally putting the punctuation on it all.
Islanders not just getting ups, they're getting ups to target, making this in-system plays, allowing their offense to be spread out, and eventually testing the hands of Aiden Ames.
So 9 years with the program, a 6-time Southland Conference
We
champion.
gotta win,
Trip to
man.
the NCAA tournament. Again, the winningest head coach they've ever known, Steve Green. We mentioned they played Texas in the spring, and to add to that, went to Costa Rica in the offseason as well for a little team bonding.
And those international trips are really what can bond a team, especially that fast. And going back to the tournament, Steve Green has led the Islanders 4 times to the NCAA tournament. Only once before, which was Tony Greystone, who's now the head coach of Texas Tech, who even took Texas Tech to the tournament for the first time in 20 years a few seasons ago. A lot of great coaching comes out of the Islanders. Kendra Potts, now the head coach of Grand Canyon University, has multiple D2 national championships with West Texas A&M. And right now, A&M Corpus is hanging in with Texas. I would like to see more energy from the Islanders. They're kind of playing like they're down more than 2 points. I need that energy. That is the energy you need when you're on the bench. That bleeds to the team. And someone like Kendall Payne on your screen isn't always the loudest on the court, but you need that person to feed off of, because Texas, when they decide to, they can completely take off the second set.
Again, for 7 of his 9 years, Steve Green has had a Payne sister on his roster. Tonight might be the final night if the Islanders can't find an upset against Texas. Coming out of the Texas timeout, Islanders on a 4-0 run. Islanders on a 5-0 run. Back within 1.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the moms are aunts, whoever are loving
Where
that
did-
hit from Stolfus.
All right, what are we doing out here? Come on, y'all.
Kayla White with the service, just long. Texas 3 points away from taking a 2-set advantage.
And now it's Skinner in the back row.
We can't lose at all.
To get that ball up.
She left the Big 12 last year as the female athlete of the year. Her return to the SEC with Texas this year.
What? Oh, no.
Only 1 point difference in this second set. Islanders doing everything they can to tool the block in front
We
of
gotta
them and
win.
dig their offensive hits.
Can we win?
Green light. Wenis, I believe, picking up somebody's NCAA patch. I believe it's hers.
Texas does not want to give up a set tonight.
Akana on the serve receive. Carlson finds.
What are you doing?
Skinner.
I would take that.
That kill from Skinner is scary. How fast she takes her approach, how much room she takes up, and finally that hit. She's landing at the net as if she's a front row player. She's swinging like a windmill. There's so much power behind that hit.
Timeout Islanders. Maddie Skinner, 11 kills, 7 digs, hitting .588 here in the match through almost 2 full sets. We talked about Jared Elliott, what a luxury he has that Eric Sullivan has continued to be there as his right-hand man all these years.
I talked to Eric Sullivan for a while today, and he has just the craziest stories. And UCLA wanted him to take that head coaching job for him a while ago, and he said, no, I love what Jarrett Elliott has continued to build here in Austin. I want to be a part of it. He actually was an outside hitter overseas playing pro. He was there for the first year the libero position was made. His coach put him in the libero role. I said, were you okay with that? He said, absolutely not. I did not want to be the libero, but hey, I wanted to play on the team. And that just shows you sometimes the best hitters, it's a gift and a curse. When you're that good at defense, you might be finding yourself as a new libero.
Of course, David Hunt also on the staff. Riley Bushler Cantor, the former standout at Virginia and former volunteer assistant, former standout at UCLA in the Pac-12. And this year they added somebody by the name of
That music came from Shrek the Second.
I love that you brought Julian Fawcett up because my mom and sister and I were obsessed with her. She was such an awesome leader for Texas. She's so strong, and now she's playing for the Wild team. The mom of 3. She's coaching at Texas. She's playing professional volleyball. Is that what a super mom is when you Google image?
You left out recording artist.
Oh, wait. Okay, I actually didn't know that.
I mean, she used to sing the anthem. We had another athlete in our first match who at times has performed the anthem before their matches.
And just the nicest person.
That's going to be a loaded Austin team and love. A lot of former Longhorns.
Logan Eggleston, Asia O'Neal, Zoe Fleck. Jarrett Elliott said that he had some of the players over for a Friendsgiving at his house, so he's continuing that relationship with his team.
Mahaney will rotate out. Let's not get too distracted here. Late in set 2. This is either going to be set point Texas after this, or it's going to be 23 apiece in crunch time. Akana, Carlson goes to Singletary, set point, set number 2.
Huge swing from Singletary. Again, Jarrett Elliott said this middle is recruited for Texas because she has $1 million arm. When Texas is running that fast tempo offense, it's game over.
Her 7th kill, hitting 400. Texas took the first set, 25-11. Islanders had packed a little more punch here in the second frame. Saved by Carlson. Singletary sends it over. And a joust for Singletary. Good composure on both sides, and the Islanders are still alive. It is still set point here in rally scoring.
It's all in the coverage right now for the Islanders. They're okay getting blocked because they know their defense has their back. They will get the ball up. They're staying in the play, doing everything they can to extend this rally and the set.
Just need a clean serve from Payne. Skinner. Texas can close it out in 3 here in Austin.
Yes! We are 1 set away to win this match. We're moving on.
All in the back row attacks for her. Islanders did such a good job at getting touches, digs offensively, getting tools. It's just not enough that second set against the Longhorns.
Longhorns just 1 set victory from a date tomorrow with the Trojans of USC.
And we'll be right back to start the set number 3.